Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 9. Last episode, our bullpen continues to show some concerning holes as Christian Tucker blew a lead late in the game in the 8th inning, but we rallied back in the 9th and walked it off against the Sirloins to close out the 5-game homestand, perfect at 5-0. With that win, we improved to 9-1 on the year. We are 1 win away from clinching a playoff berth, and a second win away from winning and clinching the division for the, what is this, the 5th year in a row now? Jesus Christ. We're playing the second place team, the Wild Pigs, so if we sweep them here, we've won the division. There's no need to worry about it. On the mound for us in game number 1, it is Pat Griffin, 2-0 with a 3.46 ERA and a 1.23 whip, and on the other side it is Yolanda Cooper, a third pitcher for the Wild Pigs. She is no record, a 3.27 ERA and a 1.15 whip, but she is locked in coming into this start, so she is on a roll right now. Here's a look at the lineup for today's game. Leading off is the catcher Everett Ho, followed by the first baseman Harsh McFreddy. He's locked in. Then at the 3 slot, it is the second baseman Cole the Fishman Salmon. In the cleanup slot on fire is Nico Jennings, the center fielder. Batting 5th is the left fielder Martin Polbean. Batting 6th, the rookie right fielder Dash Correa. Batting 7th, DHing is the OG Badha Brown. Batting 8th, third baseman Colton Burnett. He is tense. And batting 9th at shortstop is the tense Hesto Reliable. He'll round out the order. Jump into the action here. This game will start a 3-game road series. 5 of our last 6 games are on the road. We have a stretch of 3. Then we will close out the season at home. And then our final 2 matchups are on the road in a doubleheader. So the first 2 games of this last 6-game stretch is going to be against the Wild Pigs. They're on the road. Then it is another road game. I believe it is against the Herbivores, if I remember correctly. That sounds right. It's either the Herbivores or the... No, it's not the Moose. It is the... I believe it's the Herbivores. Then we play 1 game against the Hot Corners? I don't know. I got to look at the schedule. I just looked at it and I forgot. Anyway, Ho McFreddy in top half. We'll be taking on Koopa. Catcher Everett Ho leading off this year, hitting .375 with a homer, 7 RBIs, and outside pitch active. Here's a look at Cooper's numbers on the season. There we go. Yolanda has no record, as we know, 3.27 ERA and a 1.55 whip. In her 2 starts, she's given up only 4 runs, thrown 11 innings, which is an average of about 5.5 innings a start. Probably 5 1/3, 5 2/3. 13 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. She has walked 4 batters and struck out 12. Batting average against on the year is .289 for Cooper. Not bad. That's actually pretty. Let's see what she does against us. Coming in locked in, as we already mentioned. Fastball up and in is high. Ball 1. We're underway. Cutter up and away is high. 2-0. Cutter middle in. Line to left center field. That is blooping in for a base hit over the leaping shortstop. Ho leads off the game with the single, and he is going to be on to start the game. That'll bring up the first baseman, Harsh McFreddy, who's locked in. He's hitting .405 with 3 homers, 8 RBIs. McFreddy has never looked back since having that 1 game off. Well, it was 5 games ago at this point. Right after that, he was on that homestand. He just broke out and, hit. Just hit. Slider up and in, called a strikeout 1. He was hitting around the 200 mark, actually, at the start of that homestand, and now he's up over 400. He improved his batting average by 200 points. Dude is killing it right now. And that's pick off to first, nothing doing. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball away, fouled off by McFreddy, 1-2 the count. Runner goes. Fastball up, line. Buffalo there as it was behind him as he was breaking to cover the runner. Single for McFreddy on the hit and run, and that's first and second now with none down for the Fishman, Cole Salmon. Second baseman hitting .324. He's got 3 homers and 7 RBIs. Inside pitch also active for Cole. Slider down the middle. God damn it, 0-1. Cutter away, dribbled in the hole to short. Miles backhands it, goes to second 1. Relay to first is late. It's the fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, 1 down for Nico Jennings. Center fielder's on fire right now, hitting .500. 2 homers, 8 RBIs, and he walked in the winning run with a single last game against the Sirloins. Swung through a fastball at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, that's ripped through the gun. That is going to be an RBI for Jennings to start the game. 1-0. First and second now, 1 down for Polbean, left 90, 2 RBIs on the season. No homers yet. Change up inside, misses, ball 1. Cutter at the knees is skied into center field. Calling for it already is Moore. He is right there, and that will make the catch. 2 down. With that, that's going to bring up rookie right fielder Dash Correa in the 6th slot today, hitting .405, 1 homer, and 3 RBIs on the season. Cutter middle of the plate, grounded up the middle, diving is Miles to make the stop. He has to hurry to get Correa, though, and he does. That's going to end the inning. One a lot worse. 3 hits for them. Bottom 1, Buffler, Wagner, and Cracker do up against Pat Griffin. Leading off is second baseman Huffley Buffler, hitting only a .147 on the year with a homer and 2 RBIs. Here's a quick look at Griffin. Pat having a solid bounce-back year after the atrocious year he had last season. I believe last season he was 0-3, ERA 13.74 if I remember correctly. Gave up like 20-some earned runs. Yeah, he was not having a good day. Did not have a good year. It's statistically one of the worst seasons I've ever seen from any pitcher. This year, he's 2-0. He's got a 3.46 ERA, a 1.23 whip. 5 earned runs given up in his 2 starts, totaling 13 innings, so 6.5 innings to start. 13 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. He's walked 3 and struck out 10. Batting average against .277 on the year for Pat. First pitch up and in is a heater, called a strike. We're underway. Change away to Buffler is fouled off 0-2. Let's take a quick look at the Wild Pigs lineup today. After Buffler, it is the DH Spanky Wagner, who is tense. Then it is first baseman Jack Cracker. Batting 4th is the catcher Becky Myers. She is also tense. Batting 5th and on fire is the shortstop Turbo Miles, getting the start over Chimo Gaspar. Batting 6th, left fielder Dancer Velos, in her backup position as she's normally in right field. Batting 7th, the third baseman, run to 3rd. Batting 8th, in right field, former freebooter himself, Mr. Dominic Burnside. And batting 9th is center fielder Magic Moore. 0-2 the count from Griffin here as he delivers a curveball. Chased inside by Buffler, and that is the first punch up for Griffin to start the game. 1 down. DH Wagner up next, 10th right now, hitting .238 with 4 homers, 8 RBIs. First pitch 2-seamer down and in is grounded hard at the middle. Reliable dies, but it's past him into center field. Wagner gets his first hit of the game. He's 1 for 1 and back to Mojo. Got to bring up first baseman today, Jack Cracker. He's hitting a .161. 6 RBIs on the year for Jack and no homers. Very surprising for Jack, who's normally a perennial power threat. First pitch curveball hangs, and that's lined to center field. That is a base hit. Griffin wanted that out over the corner on the outer third. Unfortunately, that back zone to the fence. 2 down, 2 on, 1 down for the catcher Becky Myers. Sophomore player is tense right now, hitting .161 with an RBI. So contact for his right-hander and RBI man. First pitch change inside, ball 1. Two-seamer up and in, line in the left field. That's Hango who makes the catch. 2 down. First and second, 2 down. Miles was on fire. 385, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs on. Toombs a fastball away. Chased it outside. 0-1. Nice pitch from Griffin. Change up and in. Inside. 1-1. Good take by Miles that time. You see her down in the way. Chop foul. Out of play. 1-2. Well, down and in. Dribbler to first. McFreddy there. Tag himself. That ends the inning. As Miles through and falls to locked-in Mojo. 2 hits for the Wild Pigs, but they're both stranded on the base paths to the second. Brown, Burnett, and Reliable, bottom 3 in the lineup up for the Freebooters. Leading off the inning is the only OG member of our roster from day 1, Bad Hot Brown, hitting .435 with a homer and 4 RBIs. DHing today over Kenzie Rodriguez as the left-hander is on the mound. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Slider middle in, dribbler to stop, that's where it is. Miles makes the play himself. 1 down as Cooper's back to locked-in Mojo, and that's going to bring up Colton Burnett. He's tense right now, hitting .317 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Changeup is low, 2-0. Slider middle in, blooper to left, sinking fast, but Velos has the sound. Going to bring up the shortstop, Hesta Reliable, last year's MVP, only hitting .200 on the season with a homer and 5 RBIs. Low pitch active, and he is tense. Changeup low from the left-hander Cooper. Ball 1. Slider at the knees. Reliable waits for it. Drives it dead center field. That's the deepest part of the park. Does it have the carry? Not quite. It dies at the point. Moore makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Cooper. Bottom 2. Velos third and Burnside do up. There's left field Cervelos hitting 375 RBIs. I believe she leads the team in home runs, if I remember. And she did homer against, played the Wild Pigs a few episodes ago. Two-seamer inside misses, ball one. Fastball down low, 2-0. Ball down and away. Called a strike at the knees, 2-1. Fastball middle away, swung through it late, 2-2. Fouled off, still 2-2. Two-seamer up and in, chased it inside, strike three. Second punch out for Griffin today, one down. Next up, the seven-hitter run to third. Third baseman hitting 235, one homer, 4 RBIs. First pitch two-seamer at the knees, check swing strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball middle in, line in the left field. Polbean charging, makes the catch on the liner, 2 down. That's going to bring up right fielder Dominic Burnside, only a $1.18 RBI. Contact for his right-hander active for him, though. First pitch fastball middle away is a strike, 0-1. Ball down and away, down and in, sorry, check swing strike, 0-2. That activates tough out here for Burnside. Change up in the dirt, low in the dirt, 1-2. You see him ripping in, fouled off, still 1-2. Fastball up and away, check swing high, good take, 2-2. Ball down in the way, chased it in the dirt, strike three. Ho picks it off the ground and fires the first. That's going to end the inning. Third punch out for Griffin as he gets to third. Ho, McFreddy, and Salmon do up. Leading off his effort, Ho, he singled his first time up and then scored a run in the first inning. Change up at the knees inside, 0-1. Fastball down in the way at the knees, lined in the right center field. That is a base hit. Second hit for Ho today. He's 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. Baseman Harsh McFreddy also singled his first, then erased on a fielder's choice ground out. Change it down and in as a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change it low, fouled off, 0-2. Runner goes. Fastball down the middle, swung through it late. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Ho. Strikeout for Cooper, her first today, 1 down. It's going to bring up the second baseman Cole. The Fishman Salmon is 0 for 1. Where is Ho? Oh, there he is. For Ho, that is his first attempt to steal this season. Officially, he's 1 for 1. Salmon grounded into a fielder's choice last time up, beat the throw out to first base. He takes a changeup below the knees, ball 1. Changeup at the knees, 1-1. Fastball up, lined in the left center field softly. Over for it is Moore. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Runner holds at second. Brings up Jennings. He singled in a run his first time up. Looking to do it again here as there's a runner in scoring position one more time. Change it middle in. Rip to right field. That is down for a base hit. Burnside has a decent arm, and Ho does not have the speed to beat it as the runners will be at the corners. Here's Polbean. He's 0 for 1 today. Steeler active at first for Jennings. Fastball up, swung late, 0-1. Cutter up and away is high this time, 1-1. Fastball low, 2-1. Cutter up, lined up the middle on the ground. That past the diving Buffler into center. That's base hit. Going to third is Jennings. He'll beat the throw. It's an RBI single for Polbean. It's 2-0 Freebooters. Next up, Correa flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Finding out the shortstop. That's right. I'm thinking of someone else. Thinking of Reliable. Fastball inside misses. Ball 1. Fastball inside, middle in is a strike this time. Tank, for the love of fuck, stop flipping your food bowl. You already ate. You're not getting any more. Sorry, the Husky's a bit temperamental. 1 on the count. Fastball low, 2-1. Fastball up and in. Correa swings at it, drives it left center field, looking for the gap, but Moore has the speed. He'll run that down, and that'll end the inning. Second run on the board from Polbean's single. Bottom 3, it's 2-0. Moore, Buffler, and Wagner do up here against Griffin. Leading off the inning is the 9-hitter, center fielder Magic Moore. Hitting 300 on the year with 2 RBIs. Batting in the 9 slot again for the Wild Pigs. Side misses, ball 1. Ball down and in the dirt, 2-0. Two-seamer down and away, outside. Up and in, high ball flock today for Griffin as he missed for 4 straight. Speedy Magic Moore's on at first, and that'll bring up Buffler 0 for 1. Buffler struck out swinging his first time up. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Got first in the dirt, but saved by McFreddy on the pick. Runners back. Using it down and in. Line blooper into center field. That is down for a base hit. Buffalo now 1 for 2 as that puts runners at first and second with none down. Next up is Wagner, 1 for 1 today with a single. Ball down and in. Misses. Ball 1. Seamer up and away. Swung through it. 1-1. Down and away. Grounded hard to third. Burnett under his glove, and that's into left field as he couldn't react fast enough. Bases juice now as Wagner. It's 2 for 2. None down still, and that'll bring up Cracker. He singled his first time up. Jack looking to do it again here and maybe drive in some runs. First pitch change up away is outside. Ball 1. And in. Dribbler to first. McFreddy coming home with it in time for the first out. Ho back to McFreddy. It's a double play. Just like that, there's 2 down and runners at second and third. Here's Becky Myers. 0 for 1 day for the catcher. Both their traits active once again, looking to come through this time up. Line out the left fielder first time up is that 2-seamers up and away for a strike. 0-1. Fastball down and away. Swung through it late. 0-2. 2-seamer up and in. Inside almost hits her. 1-2. Ripped up the first base line. Just foul. Still 1-2. Down and away. Out in front of it's ripped foul. Still 1-2. Fastball up and away. High check swing. Good take. 2-2. Down and in. Ripped foul on the ground behind the dish. Still 2-2. He lined up the middle on the ground. That's through for a base hit. Myers is going to get at least 1 in. The second runner coming around. Here's the throw from Jennings. It is late. 2 RBIs single for Myers, and we're tied up at 2 as we were 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning, but Myers had a fantastic at-bat. She kept fighting, and made it pay off for her club. Next up, Miles, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to first base his first time up. Fastball down and away. Lined in the right center field. That's down for another base hit. Myers is at second. He's 1 for 2, and that'll bring up Velos, who's 0 for 1 with the strikeout and currently tense. Change it down and in. Low. 1-0. Seam up and away. Line foul by Velos as she's early. 1-1. Fastball down and away. Hit up the first base line. McFreddy dives. Makes the stop. Flips to Griffin in time. That ends the inning. Pat does, however, give up the lead on the 2-run single by Myers with 2 to the 4th. We're tied. Brown, Burnett, and Reliable due up against Cooper.
Now
0 for 1 today for Bad Hop as he flew out his first time up. Cutter low, ball 1. Change up inside, misses, 2-0. Fastball down and in line to second right at Buffalo, 1 down.
the third baseman, number 17.
Pardon me, next up's Burnett. He's 0 for 1 today. Change up away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball inside, misses, 1-1. Count even against Burnett, 2-1, good take. Change it down the middle, Burnett turns on it, rips it down the right field line. That's pretty shallow. To the wall, leaping, it's out of the reach of the right fielder, Burnside. Home run, Colton Burnett, cannibal. His second homer of the year, and that makes it a 3-2 lead as the Freebooters jump back up on top. And he's back to neutral mojo, hey.
The shortstop, number 30.
That's going to bring up Reliable, 0 for 1. Flew out the dead center field his first time up. Fastball down in the way is a strike, 0-1. Slider down and in, lined up the middle, base hit for Reliable. He's on the base pass now, he's 1 for 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
Had a good day, he's singled twice. Fast 1. Fastball up and in is a strike, 1-1. Tie, 2-1. Fastball up and in, blooped into right field. That is going to be down for a base hit. Reliable coming around second. He'll hold as he draws the throw. First and second now is Host 3 for 3, locked in with 3 singles. Next up, McFreddy to swinging last time up. Change up and away. That's in the gap in right center field. That is going to be down, and that will split Almost get under Magic Moore's glove. That'll be a RBI sink. 4-2 the score now as runners are at the corners for Salmon, who's over 2 with the fly out and I believe a pop out. Cooper now tense. Cutter at the knees for a strike, going 1. Fastball middle in, lined in the gap in right center field. That is in there hard, and that's going to be 1 hop into the wall. Salmon will get a single as the runner scores again. McFreddy the third. It's 5-2. That'll bring up Jennings. He's 2 for 2. He's singled in a run, and he singled last time up, extending the inning. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Also outside, I believe. Cutter, fastball up and in is high again, 2-0. Fastball down and in is low this time, 3-0. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Pick off again, nothing doing as Salmon dive. Still has a 3-0 count. Fastball down the middle is a strike, 3-1. Cutter up and away, lined in the left field. That's going to be deep enough to score a run. Bayless makes the catch. Runner tagging from third is McFreddy. He will score. Sack fly for Jennings. It is now 6-2. So he drives in his second run of the game, and that'll bring up Polbean. Last time up, he's 1 for 2. Fastball up and away is outside, ball 1. Cutter down and in, grounded up the middle. Miles flips to first base on that one, and that's going to end the inning. But the Freebooters strike for 4 runs as they retake the lead here. It is 6-2. Bottom 4, here we go. Run to third leading off is 0 for 1. 7, 8, 9 to up the Wild Pigs this time around. Two-seamer down and in is low, ball 1. Griffin falls behind another batter. Fastball middle up. Lined in the dead center field, hit pretty well. Jennings retreating, diving out of his reach as that's going to 1-hop to the wall. Jennings gets it in, is late. Triple leading off the inning for Runda as she makes it to her position of third base. Next up is Burnside, who's 0 for 1. Dog, quit looking at me like that. Give me 3 outs and they'll put you outside, okay? Sound good? All right. Called a strike, 0-1. Facing me down and in, grounded up the middle, reliable dives, cuts it off, he makes the stop, fires the first in time to retire his old teammate, but it is an RBI ground out as Runda will score from third. It is 6-3. Next up is Moore, 1 for 1 today, I believe, as he's locked in. Middle away is a check swing strike. Griffin now tense after the third run scores. Curveball down and in, low, 1-1. Change up away, outside, 2-1. Two-seamer up and in, high again, 3-1. Griffin needs to find the zone here. Fastball down and away, ground line to short, reliable dives, in his stop, 2 down. Next up is Buff. His last time up, he's also struck out, he's 1 for 2. First gets two-seamer up and away, fouled back, 0-1. Change it down and away, pulled foul again, 0-2. Fastball up and in. High, 1-2. Curveball down and in. Chop foul behind the plate, 1-2. Using me down in the way is low, 2-2. Fastball down and in. Line likes to stop. On to first, that ends the inning. 1 run on the ground out by Burnside. 6-3 the score to the 5th. Correa, Brown, and Burnett due up. And I will be right back. My dog has to use the bathroom. Correa 0 for 2 today. We'll lead off when we get back. Alrighty, and we're back from that little excursion. Apologies if you hear a little roaring in the background. That is a bedroom fan. Hopefully it cools him off and he is docile the rest of the night. We'll see. Here's the rookie dad today. Slider fouled off, 0-1. Cooper gets ahead. Chopper on the ground to second. That's an easy play for Buffler. 1 down. Brea now 0 for 3, and that'll bring up Brad Hop Brown, who's also 0 for 2. The air against Cooper. Fastball middle away, line to first, right to Cracker though. Easy handles, 2 down. Pardon me. Now to bring up Burnett, who homered his last time up, which started the rally in the 4th inning. Fastball 1. Fastball middle in is skied to right center field. This is an easy play. Side makes the catch, 1-2-3 inning for Cooper. That's what she needed. Bottom 5. It's still 6-3. Wagner, Cracker, and Myers due up. Here's Spanky Wagner, 2 for 2 today. He's singled twice. First pitch fastball down and away. Grounded up the third. Burnett backhands it up the line and fires. 1 down. Wagner down for the first time today. He's 2 for 3, and that'll bring up Cracker. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. First pitch two-seamer down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Grounder to third. Burnett charges bare hands and fires. 2 down. That'll bring up Myers. Singled in 2 runs last time up. She's 1 for 2. Curveball down and in the dirt. 1-0. Change up and away in the next pitch. Check swing. Called a strike. 1-1. Chased it on the ground. Pass Griffin. Burnett charges. Fires to first. 1-2-3 inning as Burnett makes all the outs himself this inning to the 6th. 1-2-3 inning for Griffin. We're still up 3. Reliable home. McFreddy due up. Reliable 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. He's also flown out to dead center field. Fastball down and in is a strike. 0-1. Fastball inside. 1-1. Changeup is at the knees. 1-2. Fastball at the knees. Grounded hard. Past both infielders into right field. Base hit for Reliable. He's 2 for 3. And he's back to Nucha Mojo. Hey, everybody, celebrate. Next up, Ho. 3 for 3 day. He's singled 3 times. Let's see if he keeps it going as he's locked in. Slider in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball away, dribbler to first, Cracker to second. 1, Miles back to Cracker, double play, and the runners are erased. Cooper back to Nutra Mojo, and there are 2 down now with nobody on for McFreddy, who has singled twice today, driving in a run last time up. Slider middle play for Burnside, who's calling off Buffler. That's going to be the end of the inning. Bottom 6, we're still Miles, Velos in third due up, as Griffin looks for a quality start. There's Miles, 1 for 2. Singled his last time up as he's now on fire again. Pardon me. First pitch curveball to him down and in the dirt. 1-0. Fastball up and in. Swung through it. 1-1. A little late in that swing. Two-seamer down in the way is a check swing called strike. 1-2. Change it down and in. Hit on the ground up the first base line. McFreddy backhands, flips the Griffin in time. 1 down. Speedy Miles retired, and that'll bring up Velos, so for 2, and still tense. First pitch changeup down and away is in the dirt. 1-0. Fastball up and away is outside and high. 2-0. Changeup up and in, out in front of it. Two-seamer down and away, in the dirt. 3-1. Ball down and in. Check swing low, ball 4. Second walk today for Griffin as Velos reaches. She's back to Nutra Mojo, and that'll bring up run to third, who's 1 for 2. Tripled her last time up. Fastball down and away. Grounded hard to first. McFreddy taps the bag for 1. Throw to second. In time, it's a double play. 3-6 unconventional, but Griffin gets out of it to the 7th. It's still 6-3. Salmon, Jennings, and Polbean do up. There's Salmon, 1 for 3 today. Changeup's inside, missing. Ball back to Nutra Mojo again. Fastball low, 2-0. Fastball up and away. Salmon drives it, left center field. He got a good swing on it, but he's going to get just under it. Moore makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Jennings, 2 for 2. 2 singles, and he hit a sac fly last time up. Driven in 2 of our 6 runs. Slider in the dirt, 1-0. Changeup up and in is inside, 2-0. Slider low, 3-0 to Jennings. Fastball middle away. It's a strike this time, 3-1. Fastball middle in, called a strike, full count. Fastball up and in, turned on by Jennings. He cranks that one. That is high, far, and gone. Cannonball coming at you. Home run, Nico Jennings. He's now 3 for 3. That's his third RBI today. Third homer of the year, and that makes it 7-3. Which coincidentally was the score we beat him by last time. Here's Pole being 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Cooper stays out there despite being tense and over 80 pitches. Cutter up and away is outside, ball 1. Fastball middle in, blooper to left field, shallow, out Miles. He's just out of his diving reach. Good effort, but that's a base hit for Polbean. Hit will put him on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Correa. 0 for 3 today. Changeup up and in is high, ball 1. Or fastball, sorry. That looked like a changeup. That is a changeup up and in this time. 1-1.
Nope, inside.
Changeup inside misses. Fastball up, swung late, 2-2 as Whiffer activates for Correa. Pick off the first as they knew Polbean was going, but it's a low throw. Cracker recovers, but it's late. Polbean steals that off the pitcher. Cooper rushes the pickoff throw, and as a result allows Polbean to advance to second as Jack Cracker, who has poor fielding, couldn't handle it. For Martin, that is his first attempt to steal this year. He is going to be 1 for 1. 2-2 the count now to Correa. Fastball at the knees, away, lined into right field. That is a base 1 for 4. Burnside gets it in. Will hold Polbean at third with that good throw. Runners at the corners with 1 down for Brown, who's 0 for 3. Cooper staying out there despite that hit. Cutter away is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line to short. It's right at Miles, though. 2 down as the runners freeze and get back. Brown now 0 for 4, and that'll bring up Burnett. And that would do it for Yolanda Cooper as she goes 6 2/3 innings, giving up, I believe, 14 hits. Possibly more than that. I think I'm off by 1. It might be 15 hits. 7 earned runs, striking out 1 batter. She didn't walk anybody, but she's in line for the losses. Coming out of the bullpen is former Ariel Beefy. Beefy on the year is 0-1. She has a 9.31 ERA and a 2.28 WHIP. 10 earned runs given up in 9 appearances, totaling 9 2/3 innings. 19 hits surrendered, 3 of them homers, walking 3, and she has struck out 7. Batting average against is .413 on the year. She's currently tense coming into this outing as that fastball's high, ball 1. Fastball up, hard grounder up the middle, diving is Miles. It's off his glove, though, and that's going to be an infield single for Burnett as it makes it an 8-3 game. So everybody's safe. Next up, reliable, 2 for 3 today, singled twice. Back to neutral mojo for the first time in a long time. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Beefy gets ahead. Fastball up and away, dribbler in the hole to short, backhanded by Miles. He fires to first. In time, and that ends once more. It didn't last long. 2 runs, though, for the Freebooters as they extend the lead 8-3 to the bottom of the 7th. Burnside, Moore, and Buffler do up. Here's Burnside. He's over 2 today. Grounded in a run last time up. First pitch fastball down and in is low from Griffin. Ball 1. Ball down and away in the dirt. 2-0. 2-seamer up and away. Fouled back. 2-1. Fastball up and in. Lined in the center field. That is a base hit as Burnside now 1 for 3. Jennings gets in. That'll hold him to a single. He's back to neutral mojo as well. Magic Moore, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk.
Magic Moore.
First pitch curveball up and away. Swung through at 0-1 as he was looking for fastball. Fastball down and away. Swung through it late. 0-2 now. Seamer up and in. Called ball just high. Throw down by Ho is late. Stolen base for Burnside. Where is Dominic? Oh, there he is. He's at the bottom. For Dominic, that's his first attempt to steal this year. He's 1 for 1, and he'll be at second with the 1-2 count. RBI man now active for Moore. Change it down and in. Low, 2-2. Good check. Change it up. 2-seamer up and away. Outside. Full count. Fastball up and away. Check swing outside. Ball 4. Third walk from Griffin today, and that's going to do it for him as the first 2 batters reach here in the 7th. Buffler 1 for 3 today with a single. Griffin goes 6+ innings. He gives up 3 walks, 9 hits, 3 earned runs. Quality start for now, but he is responsible for the runners on base. If either of them score, he will no longer have a quality start. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be left-hander Bale Bozzer, the veteran. Ninth year vet, making his debut for the season, as he's been a free agent up until this point. So looking to, just have a good outing. Let's see if he's better than Rod Bering. Still a C overall, but hopefully he's a little bit better with that specialist trait. There's pitch changeup down in the way. Grounded hard at the middle. Reliable dives. He can't get there. That's base hit in the center. Jennings gets it in. Bases are loaded now with none down. Here's Wagner, 2 for 3 days. Singled twice. Special. First pitch screwball down and in. Low, ball 1. Slider down and away. Caught a strike. Caught the corner this time. 1-1. Fastball up and in. Chased it high and inside. 2-1. Down and in. Fouled off by Wagner as he stays alive. Still 1-2. Fastball up and away. Strike 3. First punch out for Bozzer this year. 1 down. Next up is Cracker. 1 for 3 today with the single. First pitch slider middle away. Line in the right center field. That's going to find the gap, and that's going to score at least 2. First runner scores. That goes to Griffin. Second runner also scores. Also to Griffin. First and third now, as that is only a single for Cracker. That'll bring up Myers. 1 for 3. 2 RBI single earlier, and she has RBI man active right now as Bozzer is tense. First pitch fastball up and in. Fouled back. 0-1. Screwball down and in is in the dirt. 1-1. Slider down and away. Chopper to first. McFreddy no play anywhere else. He goes to first with it. 2 down. That third run comes in as charged to Bozzer. 8-6 the score now, and that'll bring up Miles. 2 down. Runner at second. 1 for 3 today with the single. First pitch changeup down in the way is a strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Popped up into right field. Correa charging in. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning, but the Wild Pigs score for 3 off Bozzer and Griffin. To the 8th, it's 8-6. Ho, McFreddy, and Salmon do up. Here's Effort Ho, the catcher, 3 for 4 day, hit into a double play last time up. He's also singled 3 times. Fastball high, ball 1, as Beefy falls behind to her former battery mate. High again, 2-0. Fastball down the middle, he skies it into right field, just misses that one. Burnside already calling for it, will make the catch, 1 down. That brings in McFreddy, 2 for 4. He's singled twice. Driving in a run. Freddie flew out to right field last time up as he takes a curveball in the dirt. Ball 1.
Nope. Outside.
Slider up and away, or curveball up and away is a ball. 2-0.
Off the base.
Way misses. 3-0. 3 straight curves from Beefy to start the at-bat. Then a slider also outside. Ball 4. First walk for Beefy. McFreddy reaches, and that'll bring up Salmon, 1 for 4 with an RBI single. Change it down the middle is a strike, 0-1. Definitely was not expecting that. Fastball down the middle is popped up as Salmon also was not expecting that. Next up is Jennings, 3 for 3. He's hit a solo home run last time up. Singled twice, singled in a run. He's also hit a sac fly as well. Fastball away, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1. Off the first, nothing doing. Fastball up in the middle away, lined in the left center field and shallow. Velos runs it down there with the speed, and that ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's still 8-6. Velos third and Burnside do up as Bozzer stays out there to start the 8th. There's Velos 0 for 2 today with a walk. First pitch fastball down in the way. Low, ball 1 and outside. Screwball up and away. Foul back, 1-1. Rider down and in. Rip foul on the ground, 1-2. Change up and in. Popped out of play, foul, still 1-2. Fastball down and away. Chop to first. Freddie backhands it, flips to Bozzer in time, 1 down. That'll bring up run to third, 1 for 3 today with the triple. First pitch slider down and in. Line in the right is Correa, a few steps. Makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Burnside, 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. First pitch to him, fastball up and away. Called a strike, 0-1. Burnside no longer has his contact versus right-hander trait active as Bozer's a southpaw. Change it middle away, line to left, right at Polbean. That ends the inning, 1-2-3, but Bozer. To the ninth, it's 8-6. Polbean, Correa, and Brown due up. There's Polbean, 2 for 4 days, single twice, driving in a run. Beefy back to neutral mojo here. Fastball in the dirt, first strike, 0-1. Fastball up, chased high, popped up behind the mound. Buffler makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Correa, 1 for 4. Fastball up and away, down the right field line. Fouled off by Correa, out of reach, 0-1. Slider outside, 1-1. Up at the letters, line to left field, right at Velos down. Brown do it next, 0 for 4 today, intense. We're going to pinch hit for him, coming off the bench. It's going to be backup first baseman Kenzie Rodriguez, the rookie. Power versus right-hander active for her. She's hitting .286 with an RBI on the season. Fastball middle in, Lots gets a base hit. That's going to extend the inning here as the Freebooters look for an insurance run. Running first, 2 down for Burnett. Singleton a run last him up. He's also had a solo homer. 2 for 4 day. Slider high from B. Change up and in is high as well. 2-0. Fastball down the middle. Burnett misses it as he pops it up the center field. This should be an easy play to end the inning as Moore is right there. Bottom 9, it's 8-6. Moore, Buffler, and Wagner do up. Bozer done after 2 innings. 2 hits surrendered, an earned run, and a strikeout. Decent hold for Bozer. Coming out of the bullpen, right-hander Elliot Rums. Rums on the year is 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.68 whip. No runs given up in 4 appearances, 3 of them saves. 7 in the 3rd innings pitched with 5 hits surrendered and 6 strikeouts recorded. Batting average against .200 on the year is the lowest on the team right now. Switch hitter Moore back to the left side of the dish as he loses his contact versus left-hander trait. First pitch cutter down and away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, chased it high, 0-2. Ball down and in, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Rums out of the pen, 1 down. Today he's singled twice. Down and in is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in. Check swing high and inside. Good eye. 1-1. Cutter down and away. Chased it. 1-2 the count. Ball down and in. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Fastball up and away. Chased it high. Strike 3. Second punch out for Rums. 2 down. Last chance of Spanky Wagner. 2 for 4 today. He's singled twice. Currently tense. Just change it down and away. Fouled back. 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1, good eye. Cutter down and in. Grounded the first, right at McFreddy. He'll run to the bag, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Rums to end the game as he shuts it down for his 4th save of the year. Freebooters win the first half of the doubleheader, 8-6 your final. Decent outing for Pat Griffin. Got a little sloppy in the 7th, which led to the inherited runner scoring, but offense showed up to back him up, so he's going to improve to 3-0 on the year. Offense, everybody got a hit today except Bad Hop Brown. 3 hits for Ho, 2 for McFreddy. He singled in a run. Salmon also singled in a run, 1 for 5. Jennings, a big 3 for 4 day. He had a solo homer and 2 RBIs, 1 on a single, 1 on a sac fly. Martin Polbean, 2 for 5, singled in a run as well. 1 hit for Correa, 1 for Rodriguez in pinch hitting off the bench. Burnett, 2 for 5. He had a solo homer and a single RBI. And Reliable was 2 for 4. On the other side, everybody in the Wild Pigs lineup got hits today except Velos and Moore. RBIs for Burnside on a single, Myers 3, 2 on a single, 1 on another single, and then 2 RBIs on a single as well. Player of the winning pitcher is Pat Griffin, 6 innings plus, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, proves the 3-0. Bozer, 2 solid innings out of the pen, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, allowing 2 other inherited runners to score, and he struck out a batter. And Elliot Rums, clean 9th inning, striking out 2 batters, gets his 4th save of the year. On the other side, Cooper, 6 2/3, 15 hits, 8 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 2 homers, falls to 0-1. Beefy, 2 1/3 innings out of the pen, giving up 2 hits and a walk, not bad for her. Player of the game is Nico Jennings for his 3 RBI day, as well as the home run. Colton Burnett, the home run and 2 RBIs, is the runner-up. And Everett Ho, who had 3 singles and scored 3 times along with a stolen base, is your third-place finisher. Not bad at all. With that win, we have clinched a playoff berth for the 6th straight season, I believe. Yes. For the 6th straight year, we will be in the playoffs. It's also the 6th straight year we've had double-digit wins. As we improved to 10-1, we are now have a 4-game lead over the Wild Pigs with 5 games left to play. If we win the next game, we are guaranteed the division no matter what. Looking around the league, Jim Iago signs to the Nemesis as they cut Charlie Best. Pole beam -4 power, that's not good. Sandcat signed Bella Mietball, replacing Manny Kays. Crocodile signed Hanny McCoy, replacing Devin Godsendez. Bill Bosser loses 5 accuracy, that's not good. I just got him, he's now a C-. Shit. Olaf Bierson is signed to the Crocodiles, replacing Mac Peichel. Wideout signed Rusty Nozzle, replacing Candy Sweet. That's it, alright. Zoom up to the next game here, which is the other half of this doubleheader. Buzzards beat the Overdogs in a pitcher's duel 2-1. Heaters win a pitcher's duel over the Platypi 4-3. Blowfish 8-7 over the Sandcats as they extend their division lead. They're now at 8-3 while the 6. Blowfish look to control their own destiny to clinch the division. Currently chasing us with the 2nd best record in the league at the current moment. Alrighty, here's the 2nd pitching matchup for today's games. Malaya Ellison on the hill for us is 1-0 with a 3.55 ERA and a 1.50 whip. On the other side, Raul Strikes, the veteran for the Wild Pigs, who we beat earlier this season, 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA and a 1.58 whip. Their development options look like this. Alright, some arm for McFreddy. He doesn't really need it, so I'm going to let this go. He doesn't need it. Like, his arm is at 87. Really, he doesn't need it. Bad one for Freeman and bad one for Fiducci. Those are too high of chances to get whiffer, so they're out. Ooh, Correa, that's a nice one to lose, whiffer. That'll be here for 2 games, so we don't need to buy that right now. We can wait. Jennings, he doesn't need the extra hitting attributes. He's already pretty good as a hitter. In fact, he's our best hitter, statistically speaking, as well as overall-wise, so not going to improve his hitting anymore. I do, however, want to get this one for Ellison before her start because that's a pretty good chance to get composed. That would be nice to have. Right, +1 fielding, nice, not bad. Loses 4 velocity, that's alright. 8 jump, solid, over 60 now. Yes, she got composed. Booyah! Nice job. And is still a B, but she is now more competitively ranked the other 3 starters. Alrighty, let's set the lineup here and jump into game 2. Leading off will be Everett Ho again at catchers. He's starting to tire out there. First baseman Harsh McFreddy bats second again. He is still locked in. Jennings jumps up to the 3 slot. He's on fire still. In center, Rodriguez in at DH will bat 4th as Brown is 10th. And there's also a right-hander on the mound, so she would start anyway. Batting 5th now is Colton Burnett after his home run. He'll be at third base again. Rookie Correa still in right field. He's batting 6th again. Polbean down to the 7th slot, still in left field. Reliable up to the 8th slot. He's still 10th and at shortstop. And batting 9th is the second baseman, Cole the Fishman Salmon. Let's get it on here as we jump into game 2. Looking to win the division with this victory here, as we'll be ahead by 5 games with 4 left to play. As for all the marbles here, division-wise, we win this, there's nothing really left to play for. And honestly, if that's the case, we can finish the season in 2 doubleheader episodes. I know technically the first 2 games of that wouldn't be official doubleheader because they're different teams, but there really wouldn't be anything left to play for other than saying, hey, we almost ran the table. And it would get us to the playoffs a lot faster. Alrighty, looking at their lineup, looks like it's the 7 of the same 9 starters from last game. Velos is on the bench. Chimo Gaspar's off the bench. He's at shortstop. And looks like, who's in right field? I didn't see it. No, it's Burnside, that's right. Oh, Count Heath is behind the dish instead of Becky Myers. Here's Everett Ho, the catcher, leading off, hit him 405 with a homer, 7 RBIs. 3 for 4 in the first game of the doubleheader. Take a quick peek at Raul's numbers. In his 2 starts, he's given up 10 earned runs. Currently 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA and a 1.58 WHIP. 13 in the third innings pitched, giving up 17 hits, 3 homers, 4 walks, and he has struck out 5 batters. Batting average against is .309, second highest in the pitching rotation after Cooper. Hose ready, here we go. Curveball bounces, ball 1. Slider low. No, as Raul falls behind early. Fastball up and away. Hose skies at the right center field, but that's going to get under it. Moore makes the catch to his left, 1 down. Next up is Harsh McFreddy, the first baseman. Locked in, hitting 15, 3 homers, and 9 RBIs. Fastball up and away is skied into right center field as he gets under it. Out for it, Miles. Got to bring up Jennings, center fielder on fire right now, hitting .522. 3 homers, 11 RBIs. He did homer in the first game and also drove in 3 of our 8 runs. Fastball high, ball 1. Curveball middle in, lined in the hole. Diving is Miles to make a nice stop, and that ends the inning 1-2-3 for Raul. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Miles, Runda, and Huffley Buffler is Miles. Second baseman locked in right now, hitting .367 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. He will be the first batter to face Malaya Ellison, our 4th pitcher. Ellison 1-0 in the season. She has, in her 2 starts, given up 5 earned runs, 3.55 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP, 12 2/3 innings pitched, so average of 6 on the 3rd innings to start, 16 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. She has walked 3, struck out 13, and has a batting average against a .314. Not great, but she has 2 quality starts, so she's doing something right. Here's lineup for the Wild Pigs. After Miles, it is the 3rd baseman, Runda 3rd, then the DH, Huffley Buffler. Jack Cracker is in left field, his natural position. He'll bat 4th again. Spanky Wagner at his natural position of first base. He'll bat 5th despite being tense. Moore in center will bat 6th. Chimo Gaspar in the lineup today at shortstop. He'll bat 7th. Count Heath, the other catchers, in the 8th slot. And batting 9th is right fielder Dominic Burnside. Ellison ready. Here we go. First pitch curveball down and away. Lined up the middle base hit for Miles, and he gets us started with a bang. First hit for the Heater club, and he's on base to start the inning, and he's always a threat to run. Here's run to third baseman hitting .230 the homer, and 4 hit off first, nothing doing. Fastball up, called a strike. Throw down is going to be late as Miles has an easy stolen base. Also a stealer, so no really chance we're going to catch him. Miles is now 4 for 5 on stolen bases this year. 0-1 the count to third. Curveball down and in on the next pitch is checked at low, 1-1. Rider down in the way, outside, 2-1. Fastball up and in. Caught a strike, 2-2. Throw to third, late. Easy stolen base for Miles, who's now 5 for 6. And he's on fire. 2-2 count coming to third. Get down and in. Lined off of Ellison's face. Ho gets it to first, but it's an infield single, and it's 1-0. And a pitcher injury to boot. Here's Buffler hitting .179 with a homer. 2 RBIs for the DH. And that hit her right in the face. Of course it did. She's now tense. Can she get through the inning? Let's see. Gonna be tough. First pitch changeup. Down the middle. Grounded hard at the middle. Reliable dives off his glove. It's into left center field. And it's in no man's land, so Runda's going to get the third. Runda's at the corners now with none down as it goes from bad to worse. There's Cracker hitting .200, 8 RBIs on the season. First pitch fastball, middle away. Grounded at the third base line, that's a fair ball. Burnett has to go to first with it, makes the play, 1 down, but it's an RBI for Cracker, 2-0 Pigs. Runner at second, 1 down for Wagner, hitting .255, 4 homers, 8 RBIs as he's currently tense. First pitch curveball down and in, inside, 1-0. Fastball middle away, check swing strike, 1-1. Slider up and in, high, 2-1. Change up low, line to first, McFreddy backhands it for the second out. Runner holds at second, and that'll bring up Magic Moore, the center fielder, who is RBI man active, hitting .281 with 2 RBIs. First pitch fastball at the letters, called a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away, outside, 1-1. Change it down and in, check swing strike, 1-2. Slider up, fouled back, still 1-2. Fastball down and away, Grounded in the hole to third. Burnett dives and cuts it off. Fires to first. In time to get more, and that ends the inning. Wild Pigs, though, get 2 runs on 3 hits and an injury to Ellison as she takes a line drive to the jaw. Rodriguez, Burnett, and Correa do up against strikes. There's Rodriguez, the rookie DHing today in the 4 slot. Pinch hit in the first game in the episode. Had a base hit, hitting .318 with an RBI. Fastball strike at the letters, 0-1 as Strikes gets ahead. Fastball high, chased it, 0-2. Fastball away, misses 1-2. Fastball but in. Rodriguez has a base hit. She's now 2 for 2, 1 for 1 in the game today. Leadoff woman on, and that'll bring up Burnett, hitting .326. He homered in the first game, now up to 2 on the season with 5 RBIs. Fastball but in is a strike, 0-1. Fastball but in, lined at the middle, base hit for Burnett as it gets past the diving Miles. First and second now with none down to start the inning. We have the tying runs on. Here's right fielder Dash Correa hitting .381, 1 homer season. Changeup is low, 1-0. Fastball up, Correa pops it up as he just gets under it. Infield fly called for as Miles on the edge of the center field grass makes the catch, 1 down. Bring up Polbean, left fielder hitting .305 on the season. Fastball up, line to right. Leaping is Wagner to make the catch, 2 down. And the runner is doubled off at second because it's not going to come easy for us. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. Gaspar, Heath, and Burnside do up. Here's shortstop Chimo Gaspar. Did not play in the first game, so here's his first at bat of the episode. Hitting .212 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Fastball down and the way is outside and low, ball 1. Ball down and in. Check swing strike at the knees, 1-1. Slider up and away. High, 2-1. Fastball up and in. Chased it, fouled off, 2-2. Change it down and away. Dribbler back to the mound. Ellison fields it cleanly, 1 down. She's back to neutral mojo, and that'll bring up Heath. Catcher hitting .190 on the air with a homer. 3 RBIs. He also did not play in the first game of the episode, so here's his first at bat today. Curveball down and in. Called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away. Outside, 1-1. Change it down and away. Called a strike. Fools him, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Fastball down and in. Grounded up the middle. That's a base hit for Heath. He's 1 for 1 as that puts him on with 1 down. Ellison tense once more, and that'll bring up the 9-hitter, Dominic Burnside, the right fielder. He's hitting a .143 with 2 RBIs on the season. Pitch curveball down and in. Lined up the third base line. That is a fair ball as it's into the corner. Holbein giving chase. Does get there. Throw to the cutoff man. Here's the runner around third. Reliable's throw is late. RBI double for, I can't remember his name. Burnside, as it's now 3-0 Pigs. That brings up Miles. 1 for 1 today with a single and 2 RBIs. 2 stolen bases as well as a run scored. Fastball up, high, 1-0. Slider middle away. Outside, throw to third. Just late, stolen base for Burnside. He's now 6 for 7, 2-0 the count. Fastball down and in. Line up the middle, base hit for Salmon as it's well past him. He's now 2 for 2 as it's now 4-0 Wild Pigs. Next up third, 1 for 1 today with an RBI single. First was curveball at the knees. Low, ball 1. Fastball down and away. Grounded hard up the middle of the second. Salmon dives, cuts it off, flips the second 1. Liable to first, in-time double play, and that gets them at 2 more runs score for the Pigs as they take another 3 hits on the board to the third. It's 4-0. Reliable, Salmon, and Ho do up. There's Reliable, hitting .235 on the year with a homer and 5 RBIs, currently tense. Shortstop batting 8th to see his power of his right-hander active, but he is still tense. Change it low, ball 1. Change at the knees, rip foul, 1-1 the count. Fastball middle in, line at the middle, and Reliable has a base hit. He's 1 for 1. Reliable back to neutral mojo as he's on to lead off the third. That'll bring up Salmon, hitting .310 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. Single to run in the first game, batting the 9 slot today. Fastball at the letters for a strike. Going 1. Fastball away is a strike. Going 2. Fastball up and in. Blooper to short. Right at Gaspar. 1 down. Next up is Ho, the catcher, 0-for-1 today. Blew out his first time up. Curveball middle away. Driven by Ho to right center field. He got a lot of that one, folks. Gets it off the top of the high wall. Not quite a home run as it stays in the park. That's a double for Ho as it's second and third now with 1 down. Just a mere 2 inches shy of a home run. Next up, McFreddy 0-for-1 with the fly out as well. Curveball's outside. 1. Change up and in. Skied in the shallow for Gaspar. They'll make the catch. 2 down. Runners have to hold. That'll bring up Jennings, who's 0-for-1 today. Fastball up and in. Hit up the middle. Hard to make the stop. Throw to first. Just laid infield single for Jennings. Second runner is gunned out trying to score, but we are on the board. It is 4-1. Bottom 3. We're down 3. Buffler, Cracker, and here's Buffler 1-for-1 today with a single. First pitch fastball up and in is a strike. 0-1. Slider down and away. Grounded up the middle. That's a base hit. Buffler now 2-2. Lead off the inning. One with an RBI ground out his first time up. First pitch curveball down and away is in the dirt. 1-0. Fastball up and in to right field. Well, skyball to right field. Correa there. Makes the catch. 1 down. Runner still at first. That's going to bring up Wagner 0-for-1 and still tense. First pitch change it down and in. Rip foul. Hard. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Outside. 1-1. Slider down and away. Fools him. Swung out in front of it. 1-2. Fastball up and in. Chase taken. Dribble down and in. Here's second. Charging Salmon will flip the second 1. Liable to first. In time, another double play, and Ellison gets out of the jam. To the 4-1. Rodriguez, Burnett, and Correa do up. Here's Rodriguez, 1-for-1 today with a single. Then she was doubled off on a line drive in the second inning. Hard grounder into left field. Rodriguez spiked that ball in the dirt, and she gets into the left for another single. She's 2-for-2. Next up, Burnett also singled his first. Change up inside. That's ripped into right field. Another base hit. And just like that, the first 2 Freebooter batters are on to start the inning. Can we get more than 1 run this inning? Let's see. Here's Correa 0-for-1. Popped out his first time up. Is a called strike. Going 1. Change it middle in. Line to left center field. That's in the gap, and that's going to be extra bases for Correa. Rodriguez is going to score again here around third. Score from first. It is a 2-run double for Correa. It's now 4-3. Brings up Polbean, who's 0-for-1. Strikes now tense. Flung late, 0-1. Change up inside, misses, 1-1. Pick off the second. That's into center field. Taking off for third is going to be the runner. And making it safely is Correa. Error there for strikes. 1-1 count to Polbean. Fastball up. Line. Fair ball. Just past the diving Wagner into right field. That's a base hit. RBI for Polbean is now 4-4. We are all tied up again. Brand new ball game as here's reliable 1-for-1 with a single. Strikes now after the air. The 3 runs this inning. Fastball up and away is a called strike. Going 1. Outside changeup misses. 1-1. He's lined to center field. That's looking to get down. Sliding is more. He'll rob him of a big down. Nice play. That could. Next up, Salmon 0-for-1. Fastball down the middle. Fouled back. Going 1. Fastball low. Grounder in the hole to third. Diving Runda to make the stop. She'll fire to first. In time to get Salmon 2 down on the fielder's choice. Next up is Ho, 1-for-2. Doubled his last time up as he looks to drive in the runner from second. Fastball inside misses. Ball 1. Fastball down and in is inside. 2-0. Fastball down and in. Lined at the middle. Diving is Gaspar to cut it off up the middle. Throw to first in time to get Ho, and that ends the inning. Freebooters, though, score 3 runs as we tie it up 4-4 to the bottom of the 4th. Moore, Gaspar, and Heath do up. Here's Moore, 0 for 1 today. Ellison back to neutral mojo here. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball middle of the way is a strike as it floats in there, 1-1. Change it down and in. Chop foul, 1-2. Fastball up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Punch out for Ellison, 1 down. I think that's her first today. There's Gaspar for 1. Let me just check that real quick. Yes, it is. That is her first today. First pitch curveball down and away. In the dirt, 1-0. Fastball down and away. Grounded hard to second, right at Salmon. Makes the play to first, 2 down. Next up is Heath, 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch slider inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Line in the left center, that's a base hit. Jennings over to dive and cut it off. Is that'll hold Heath to just a single. Still his 2-out hit will keep the inning alive here for the 9-hitter. Burnside, who doubled in a run last time up. He's 1 for 1. First pitch change up down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, check swing, 1-1. Called a strike this time. Slider up and away, outside, 2. Change it down and away, outside, 3-1. Composed activates for Ellison. Slider middle in, line to hard at the middle on the ground. Salmon dives, you can't get there, into right center, that's base hit. First and second now with 2 down. Gotta bring up Miles, 2 for 2. Singled twice, driving in a run. He's also stolen 2 bases. Fastball middle in on the first pitch. Turned on by Miles, ripped into the corner, left field. Hit is foul. Just early, 0-1. That would have been a home run otherwise. Next pitch, curveball down and away. Grounded hard at the middle, that is a base hit this time. Jennings comes up throwing for plate as Heath's going to try and score, but he thought better of it as he saw the cannon. Bases loaded, 2 down. There's 1 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch line to short. Liable dives and makes the catch to his left. That ends the inning as he strands the runner. His bases loaded. To the 5th, 4-4 the score. McFreddy, Jennings do up. Here's Harsh, 0 for 2 today. Still facing the rattled strikes as that slider's outside, ball 1. For ball low, 2-0. McFreddy, I believe, is 0 for 2 today. Slider in the dirt, 3-0. Change up low, ball 4. First walk today for Raul. McFreddy reaches to start the inning, and that'll bring up Jennings, 1 for 2. RBI single last time up. Fastball up high, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, fouled off by Jennings, 1-1. Slider middle in, popped up, shallow right center. Miles out forward, he'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Rodriguez, 2 for 2 today. High chopper in the left field last time up. Curve up and away is a strike, going 1. Raul back to tense mojo. Curveball middle in is ripped foul, 0-2. Fastball middle in, line back to strikes and makes the catch. And bottom 5, we're still tied at 4. Buffler, Cracker, and Wagner do up. Here's Buffler, 2 for 2 today. He's singled twice. He's outside, ball 1. Fastball up and away, fouled back, 1-1. Up and in. Pop foul out of play, 1-2. Right down and in. Line dead center field by Buffler. He got a pretty good shot at that one. Deep as Jennings. He leaps out of his reach. It's a home run off the batter's eye. Home run for Buffler, his second of the year. It's 5-4. Wild Pigs take the lead. There's Cracker 0 for 2 with an RBI. Ellison done after 4+ innings. She gives up 11 hits, 5 runs, 1 homer. Takes a line drive to the face. She did all she could, but she just couldn't fight it off any longer. Coming out of the bullpen is long reliever Violet Combs, the rookie, as we need her to eat up some innings. Combs on the year is 2-0. She's got a 0 ERA and an 0.75 whip. In 3 appearances, she's recorded a save, thrown 6 2/3 innings, pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 4 strikeouts recorded, no walks, no homers, batting average against of .227. First pitch to Cracker's a fastball middle away. That's a strike, going 1. Change it down and in, low, 1-1. Down and away. Grounded up the middle, base hit for Cracker. He'll start off the appearance against Combs with the base hit. Next up, Wagner, 0 for 2 today. First pitch slider down inside, 1-0. Fastball down and away, fouled off by Wagner, 1-1. Change up by 2-1. Ball down, in the dirt, 3-1. Fastball at the knees, lined up the middle, base hit, past the diving Reliable. Good effort, but again, back-to-back hits to start the inning here for the Wild Pigs. An RBI man active. First pitch curveball down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2. Slider down the way, outside and low, 1-2. Fastball up and in, chased it, strike 3. First punch up for Combs, 1 down. Next up, Gaspar, 0 for 2. Slider down in the way is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, line foul, ripped it hard, 0-2. Check swing called strike 3, second punch up for Combs, 2 down. Next up is Heath, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. First pitch change up at the knees, low, 1-0. Fastball up and in, high and inside, 2-0. Slider down and in is low, 3-0. Ball in there, ripped hard to first. McFreddy fields it cleanly, taps the bag, and that ends the inning as Combs gets out of it. 3 hits for the Wild Pigs, though, as there's a solo homer from Buffalo to break the tie. 5-4 to the 6th. Burnett, Correa, and Polbean do up. There's Burnett, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Fastball up, line hard, 1 hopper to short in the hole. Gaspar backhands and fires, 1 down. Next up is Correa, 1 for 2, doubled in 2 runs last time up. Curveball hangs, line to left field. Guess what? It's right at Cracker, 2 down. Next up, Polbean, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Slider down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball down and in is inside, 2-0. Slider middle in, turned on by Polbean, hit into the corner, left field corner, out of the reach of Cracker. No speed, he can't run it down. Double for Polbean to extend the inning with 2 down as he's in scoring position as the tying. Next up is Reliable, 1 for 2 with the single. Still 10 stuff. Slider outside for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1-1. Change it down in the way, pulled foul, 1-2. Blooper to center field, that's going to be a tough play for Moore. Sliding, makes the catch. Another hit, that bitch. Keeps the game a 1-run game. Bottom 6, Burnside, Miles in third, due up. There's Burnside, 2 for 2. He singled and doubled in a run earlier. Singled last time up as that first pitch fastball's down and away and low, 1-0. Slider up, swung through it, 1-1. Curveball up and in, called a strike, 1-2. Tough out activates for Burnside. Fastball down and in, chopper to first. McFreddy backhands it, takes to the bag himself, 1 down. Next up, Miles, 3 for the single 3 times, and he's stolen 2 bases. First pitch curveball down and away. Grounded to third, right at Burnett. Fires to first, 2 down. Next up, third, 1 for 3 with this RBI single today. First pitch fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in, inside, 1-1. Ball down and away, check swing strike, 1-2. Slider up and in, chased it, strike 3, third punch up for Combs. It's a 1-2-3 inning for her. To the 7th, it's 4-5. Salmon, Ho, and McFreddy do up. Here's Salmon, 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up, line, foul, out of play, 0-2. Curveball away, grounded softly up the middle. Miles backhands it and fires to first. Just laid, infield single for Salmon. He's 1 for 3. Next up is Ho, 1 for 3 with a double, and that'll do it for strikes. He goes 6+ innings, giving up 11 hits, 1 strikeout, and I believe he gave up only 1 homer, maybe? Anyway, he gave up 4 earned runs. He's not a quality start, but he is in line for the win. Out of the bullpen is right-hander Kendrick Kerr. Kerr on the year is 2-0. She has a 1.50 ERA and a 1.25 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in 6 appearances, totaling 12 innings, 2 innings of appearance. 13 hits given up, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts with 1 hit batter. Batting average against is .277, not bad. Outside pitch active for Ho here. Fastball down and away is a strike, going 1. Fastball up and away is a strike, going 2. K-Dot activates for Kerr. Fastball inside, dribbler to short. Gaspar flips to second 1, Miles to first. Just in time, what? Double play, that's bullshit. Next up, McFreddy 0 for 2 with a walk. Fastball down and in, lined into right field. Guess what? Right at Burnside at the wall. That ends the inning because this game doesn't like me. Bottom 7, 5-4 the score. Buffler, Cracker, and Wagner do up. Here's Buffler, 3 for 3. Solo home run last time up, which is the deciding run right now. It's also singled twice. First pitch curveball down and in. Check swing strike, going 1. Fastball up and away. Check swing strike, going 2. Slider down and away. Lined hard up the middle, base hit. Buffalo now 4 for 4 as that's his 3rd single. Man on, and that'll bring up Cracker, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Change up away is a strike, going 1. Fastball down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Slider up and away. Chased it high, strike 3. 4th punch up for Combs, 1 down. Next up, Wagner, 1 for 3 with a single. Down and away. Chop foul behind the plate, 0-1. Down and in is low, off the glove. Does not get far enough away for Buffalo to advance, though. Still 1 down, 1-1 count. Slide up and in. High and inside, 2-1. And in. Driven field, that is gone. Insurance runs right there off the second deck face. 5th homer of the year for Wagner, and that extends the lead. It is 7-4, as that's 2 insurance runs the Wild Pigs needed. Here's Moore 0 for 3. First runs given up by Combs this year. Double down and away, 0-1. Fastball up and in, swung through it, 0-2. Change up and away. Chased it, strike 3. 5th punch up for Combs, 2 down. Next up is Gaspar, 3. First pitch slider down, low, 1-0. Fastball down and away. Chopper to first in the hole. McFreddy backhands. Flips it to Combs in time. That ends the inning. 2-run shot the Wild Pigs needed. 7-4 the score to the 8th. Jennings, Rodriguez, and Burnett do up. We have 6 outs to play with. We're not dead yet. Although that was very demoralizing. Jennings leading off, 1 for 3 today with an RBI and a single. Locked in as that curveball's down and in. Missing. 1-0. Chased it in the dirt, fouled off, 1-1. Fastball up the knees, lined up for Jennings as it's into center field. Second hit for Jennings, he's 2 for 4. Lead off. Kerr no longer locked in, and that'll bring up Rodriguez, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Slider middle of the plate, Rodriguez drives it left field, got a pretty good piece of it, but it's going to die on the warning track. 1 down. Cracker makes the catch. Rodriguez was going for her first home run, but just came up short. Next up, Burnett, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Fastball high, ball 1. Curveball at the knees, ripped the first. Wagner right there, and that's going to off Jennings. That is bull fucking shit game, and you fucking know it, you cunt. Sorry, but that was uncalled for. I'm already losing. Could y'all give me a break? Bottom 8, 7-4 the score. Heath, Burnside, and Miles do up. Here's Heath, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Curveball middle of the plate. Pop foul out of play. 0-1. Fastball down and in is a strike. 0-2. Change it down and away. Dribbler to short. Liable charges. Bare hands and fires. 1 down. Next up, Burnside, 2 for 3. Double single and RBI today. First slider up and away is a strike. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Popped up into left field. Pole being there for it. It's actually a solid fly ball, but still 2. Well, he made an error. Good job, Martin. You're now tense. Congratulations, you fuckwit. Burnside reaches on the air, and that brings up Miles. 3 for 4, 3 singles and an RBI. First slide grounded in the hole to right field. That's a base hit. Miles now 4 for 5 as he's still on fire. Runners at the corners with 1 down, and here's third. 1 for 4 with an RBI single. Combs is done here. Coming out of the bullpen will be left-hander Christian Tucker. Tucker on the year is 1-0 in 3 appearances. He's given up 2 earned runs for a 3 ERA and whip, 1 save recorded, 6 innings pitched totaling 10 hits given up with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts against a 385. Just looking to keep it a 3-run deficit here. First pitch curveball down and in is inside, 1-0. Fastball up and in, check swing strike, 1-1. Hit it down and away. Swung through it in the dirt, 1-2. About down and away. Trap foul out of play, 1-2. Fastball down and in. Dribbler to first. Freddie the second with it, 1. Reliable back to McFreddy. Double play! He got out of it. Nice pitching, Tucker. Pitching around the air when we need it. To the 9th. It's still a 3-run game. Correa, Polbean, and Reliable due up. Here's Correa, 1 for 3 with an RBI double, and I believe another RBI somewhere. I believe he doubled in 2 runs. That's so long ago, I couldn't remember. Kerr locked in again after the double play last inning as that fastball caught the outer third, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line to third, over Runda's diving attempt, and that's a base hit. Correa on to start the inning. 1 on and none down. Next up, Polbean, 2 for 3 with a double, single, and RBI. And a pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench, it's going to be left fielder Nettle Fiducci, the 3rd-year player. Batting .444 on the year, a 4 for 9 clip, no hit, no homers or RBIs yet. Fastball high, misses, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, lined in the left center. That's going to hang up, though, for Cracker. 1 down, as that just didn't quite get in the gap. A little bit more to the right of us, and it'd definitely be extra basic if Cracker can't run. Next up, Reliable, 1 for 3 with a single. He's currently tense. Curveball outside, misses, ball 1. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, skied by Reliable into left center field. Cracker over, makes the catch, 2 down. Last chance for us is Salmon. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Beat out an infield grounder last time up. Slider mid down and away is a strike, going 1. Fastball middle away, pops it up into left field. This will be an easy 3rd out as it's right at Cracker. That ends the game as we blow it 7-4. And we have to play 1 more game to clinch the division because, of course, you couldn't sweep the doubleheader to clinch the division. To let my pitcher take a line drive to the face in the 1st inning, tie the game up to give us some hope, and then blow it in the middle innings. Compound that fact by errors and lucky double play balls. You have a very angry commentator. God, I hate this game sometimes. Hitless today for us were McFreddy and Fiducci on the pinch hit roll. RBIs today, 2 for Correa on a double, 1 for Polbean on a double as well, and 1 for Jennings on a single. On the other side, everybody got hits except Moore and Gaspar. 2 RBIs today for Wagner on the home run ball. Solo home run for Huffley Buffler. Our RBI ground out for Cracker, run to 3rd, had an RBI, I believe, double? No, she had a triple. Sounds about right. And then Turbo Miles had an RBI single in there somewhere. Burnside also had an RBI double. Ellison, 4+ innings, 11 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 home run, a line drive to the face. She takes the loss. Violet Combs, 3 1/3 innings out of the pen, solid work, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and a home run ball. She did what she could, and Tucker comes out of the bullpen and gets a double play ball to get out of a jam in the 8th. Good job. Other side, Raul Strikes gets his first win of the year as he goes 6 innings, giving up 11 hits, 4 earned runs, and a walk. Improves to 1-1. Kendra Kerr, 3 innings out of the pen, getting the save, 2 hits given up. She gets her first of the year. Player of the game is Huffley Buffler. He went 4 for 4 with a home run. Turbo Miles was 4 for 5. He drove in a run and stole 2 bases. And Spanky Wagner had a 2-run homer. Well, that last game was annoying as that ended our 6-game winning streak as well. Of course it did. Just 'cause. couldn't let me waltz right in there, could you? No. Well, hey, if the Wild Pigs lose their next game, we still win the division. We're 3 games ahead with 4 games left to play. If they lose, no, they don't even play. Of course not. Signed Kathy Cul-de-sac as they cut Hieronymus Jackson. Moonstars then signed Murky Nubs Wubbles as they cut Damien Armhorn. Alright, that's it. Let's sim up here. What do we got? What are we dealing with here? There's a lot of games to sim, so. Buzzards crushed the Overdogs 8-2. Sandcats rally to beat the Sawtooth 5-3. You love to see it. Overdogs beat the Jackson and Pitchers duel 4-1. Sandcats take a lead, blow it, and lose to the Sawtooth 7-5. Crocodons finally win a game. They beat the Nemesis 6-3. They improved to 2-10. Grapplers hold off the Wide Loads, winning 6-5. They then lose in 12-2. The Wide Loads 5-4. Herbisaurs win against the Moose, winning 6-3 as they knock the Moose officially out of the playoffs. Jacks then avenged their loss to the Crocodons, winning 5-1. Heaters win in 10 innings, 8-5 over the Beewolves. Sirloins crushed the Blowfish 11-3 as they cut the lead. They then choke it away to the Blowfish, who return the favor and spank them 17-4. Jesus. They are so close to clinching the division. Moose then beat the Wild Pigs in the final game of the sim, 5-4. Wild Pigs lose. They're now 3.5 back with 4 to play. All we have to do is win this next game against the Herbisaurs, and we clinch the division. Please let me do so. So we play them, then the Hot Corners, and then it is a doubleheader against the Moose. Okay, I'm not crazy. Alright. Alright, so then we play Herbisaur. Okay, perfect. Alright, so next episode, it is going to be a battle against the Herbisaurs, who are looking to not be eliminated from the playoffs. I think if we win this game against them, they are out. Looking at this, we got Sirloins already at 9-7. Yeah, they're already in, looks like. Sawtooth are still mathematically in. They do have the best run differential. All they got to do is win out. Sandcats are out. Moonstars are out. Crocodons are out. Nemesis are out. Overdogs and Jacks are on the bubble. Heaters and Platypi looking good to make the playoffs. For us, yeah, Wild Pigs are looking good, but they can still choke this away. Hot Corners are still in it, and so are the Herbisaurs. So the Herbisaurs need to win. If they lose, they're pretty much out. So this is do or die for them, and for us, we win the division. Robert Muddywater's going to be on the hill. He's 0-1 with a 4.29 ERA and a 1.10 whip. And on the other side, it is the veteran Dick Lucas, back with his second stint for the Herbisaurs in the series. Played the last 3 years with the Hot Corners and then came back here. 0-2 with a 5.91 ERA and a 1.78 whip. Let's look at player development options here real quick. Don't like that one for Fiducci. I do like this one for Correa, but we can't afford it. McFreddy doesn't need the arm. Too high of a chance for RBI dud. Doesn't need that. Fielding, yeah. You need the fielding now, Martin, but I'm saving up. We're going to get this one for Correa after next game. This is the one I want. I want to get rid of that whiffer so he can be the best he can be today. All right, leading off next game is going to be catcher Everett Ho, followed by first baseman Harsh McFreddy again, still locked in. Jennings in center on fire, bats third once more. Rodriguez DHing again, will bat fourth. Burnett at third base will bat fifth. Correa in right bats sixth. Reliable moves up to the 7th slot, still tense at shortstop. Salmon at second base will bat 8th. And Fiducci will start in left field over Polbean. She will bat number 9. That'll do it for this episode, guys. A long doubleheader episode today. We won the first game, clinching ourselves a playoff spot. The second game didn't go quite as planned as Ellison took a line drive off the face, which pretty much, sealed our fate to not win. We need to win next episode in order to clinch the division officially. All the pressure's on the Herbisaurs. If they win, they stay in the playoff hunt. If we win, we're division champs again. If you made this deep in video, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I hope I made this a little bit entertaining for you. Hopefully you enjoyed my moments of sadness and happiness. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, this is the Nasty Ones, signing off.